What is going on, everybody? Tripp Sixxx here with Kaylen, as always, and this is TalkingIsh. Today, we're going to be talking about stupid people. We aren't going to be doing any particular great topic. Just kind of having fun at other people's expenses for a little while. So people falling over, doing dumb stuff, and then we're gonna give our commentary on it because that's what we felt like doing today. Because I feel like we've had a lot of decent conversations in the past 5 or 6 episodes.
I thought you were about to say 5 or 6 minutes, and I was like, I was eating barbecue chips about 6 minutes ago.
No. We've done about 5 or 6 episodes thus far, and I feel like we've had some pretty good conversations. But today I just want to have a little fun, so we're going to be watching some stupid people do some stupid stuff and see if we can make some stupid commentary with it. And if anybody has their herbal medicine, they're obviously welcome to join us in this. We got to come up with a fun name for that.
What's that?
Our herbal medicine, because I don't want Facebook to ban our page because of people fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So we got to come up with some clever. We can't use broccoli because that guy took it. We can't say.
Who's that? Kodak Black?
Not Kodak Black. The broccoli guy.
Dude, Kodak was the one who first introduced broccoli as a term for herbal medicine.
Was that his song?
No, that's... Oh, you're referencing... you're just referencing the song, not the term.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was Lil Yachty and some other guy.
Okay, so we can't use broccoli. We'll figure it. Y'all know what we're talking about. So if you have it, you can join in on Das Fun. Now, I'm pretty sure if I... Oh, I know what it's saying.
Kaza.
I know what's going on. Okay, ready?
You come up, bud? Come up. Who's a big Aussie?
Okay.
Who's a big, beautiful Aussie?
I should be able to... Oh, Kaza's good at chilling though? Okay. See, that's what me and you do.
What's that?
The baseball bats in the house and ruined vases, or at least that would be us. See, that's another thing I hate about these stupid people. He didn't do anything dumb.
I mean, that's not. That's just an unfortunate circumstance.
The thing just fell on his head. It's not. And he got attacked by seagulls. How was that his fault?
He just paid $32.99 for that ice cream cone, and it's gone.
Where was he?
Oh, it looked like he was on some kind of a boardwalk,
What's with the ad thing? I don't want to turn off all ads, Minds Guy.
What's...
There's a spider.
Oh, I was wondering what we were looking at.
I thought they drew.
I did too. It looked
symbols.
so terrible. It looked like it might have been an aftermarket.
Oh, this is an egg. This is gonna throw an egg at his dumbass.
Oh,
he caught the egg! The egg is the one he caught.
Jesus. None of these seem to be doing anything. They're not great.
Yeah, funny.
Oh,
ones.
she just blew off that mannequin's leg.
She just blew off that mannequin's leg. See, so we already ran into a little bit of an issue. Yeah, these aren't funny.
At all.
All the try not to laughs are usually stupid. Try this one. It's America's Funniest Home Videos. We're gonna get copyright claimed.
We should look up sports fails. It incorporates funny as well as my love for all things football.
Yeah, he's a sports guy, unfortunately. I like football. Oh, that's... We got Fail Army right up there in the corner. We're about to get
I don't think. Hey, how you gonna hide that?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. If Fail Army's gonna come through and be like, hey, you don't own that. Well, neither do they, right?
Oh no.
It's not their footage. We're doing commentary on it, which I believe is... Anyway, it doesn't matter. And that's why I won't hang a basketball hoop in the driveway.
Did you know that they allege that basketball hoops are unbreakable now? Like legitimate NBA, you cannot shatter
not
the glass.
Not the
yeah,
ones
not like
the
if
ones
you go
we
to
buy
a
at
park or
Walmart.
a YMCA, but the legitimate ones that they
They
build.
claim are unbreakable.
Yeah,
There's no way they can smash it.
It was an amazing show. I loved it. It was called Sports Science, and they did stuff. I don't know if you wanted to pause the
No,
video
go ahead.
but it was an amazing show, and they basically brought science in to tell you exactly
I know what you're talking because they did. They ended up doing one on Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah, they said he hits as hard as like when a SWAT team hits your door with one of those rams. Yeah, they said it was like getting hit by a car at like 20 miles an hour or something. I was like, goodness gracious.
Me oh my.
But yeah, they got Amari Stoudemire in there to try to take down the rim to see if he could actually damage it. He couldn't do it. Because Shaq did that stuff all the time back in the day.
What would shatter the...
Just shatter the backboard.
Dude!
Why?
Oh, and that was so expensive, man.
It was.
But... You got it. You get this...
They still got it, though.
They caught it?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen the fail video of the woman who stepped out during the Olympic trials?
Yep.
Dude, the guy, like, her head was like, no.
It gets absolutely annihilated. Kick it!
Oh, blicked. Blick or be blickied, I guess. Like,
It is blick or be blickied. We know this.
that was like when we were in Florida playing flag football, and that was my big problem is I never knew how to throw a touch pass. They were all bullets, so I seen Travis Toolin cutting across, and I went to drill, and Tripp decides to... Dude, man, that football was going 40 miles an hour at least. You got drilled.
Alright, calm down, Big Manning.
No, you ever seen Patrick Mahomes, like when they test how fast they can actually throw? Patrick Mahomes was a high draft pick for baseball, so he can sling them.
Did you... Justin Herbert can throw 60 yards flat-footed.
I can't throw a football very far.
Flat-footed?
At all. In general. Like...
How is that not set up? Bella's eating ice?
Yeah, she's eating ice because the kids don't know how to get ice right now. Oh.
Oh.
I saw. Oh, so you can't get a gutter ball. I saw there was a guy and he was competing in like a tournament or whatever, but it wasn't like a PGA. I know that's golf, but like it wasn't like a But he was competing in a tournament and a kid next to him like threw his ball and it went into his lane. So he had to sit there and he got a strike because the other ball was moving very slowly. So he had to get around that ball and...
So the kid messed up.
Yes.
And the dude capitalized by going around his ball to get his strike.
Yeah, because once the pins are down, it stops, like, reading what's going on. So if he gets his ball down there first, when the kid's ball finally reaches, it's not going to register. It won't. So he had to quickly, and he did one of those where it just curved around the ball, and the kids in
Well,
it.
how have I not seen this? What? Oh, we got ads, everybody. Google. How about that sponsorship, Minds Guy? No, not after my post yesterday. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can go visit TalkingIsh on Twitter.com at TalkingIsh Crew and see what I'm talking about.
Does she have a pack of donuts in her pocket? No, that's the ball.
Oh! Are you supposed?
It seems like that sport is more work than it's worth. Does it not?
What, the surfing with the
Yes.
parachute? Yeah.
To get out there, to get the board, to just get going.
I feel that way about surfing. Oh! Oh, no way! Dude, is that allowed? Can you drill it into a player?
Yeah, but they're normally so far back, you're not... I mean, I don't care even if Justin Tucker's kicking. You can drill it at me, but that's why they're called the hands team. The guys out there getting that onside kick are Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins. It's guys that when they touch that ball's not coming free. So you can kick it at the guy, but he's just going to grab it real quick. So, I mean, technically it could work.
If you can catch someone off guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys said
See, if you want to look at the bright side of things, at least he didn't take the pole in the ass.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, you seen those clips where they go up and the pole goes right up their ass?
Did you ever see the one where the mechanic is hopping down, but his car jack is still standing straight up? So he hops off of elevation and takes that car jack right in the tank.
I saw, there was another one like that. The dude was hopping out of his pickup truck. He was doing some type of farm work. He hopped out of his pickup truck and the rake. It was like, oh. Oh, you poor bastard. It's not a point for him, right? It's got to touch the board.
What I'm wondering is where my dogs are getting this unlimited supply of ice cubes from. Is your wife in the kitchen just giving them chunks of ice? Do I have a leak in the kitchen?
Of ice?
I don't know. We're asking the right questions.
I don't think we are.
I'm saying star.
I'm saying, hey.
Oh, pun star.
Shout out to Fail Army for that video.
Shout out.
It's not ours, but
Okay, so there was a new segment. I don't know if we'll do it weekly. It's just whenever we actually get to it. But Tripp is going to be recommending, because Tripp's big thing is you're big into movies.
Love me a good movie.
So what was the first movie that you recommended? This was just a couple days ago. I was just sitting here. I wanted something to watch on TV, so I was like, hey, you should recommend me some movies.
Yeah, he messages me right on the phone, and I'm at home, and he's like, I need movies, recommend me. And I'm already thinking of like this huge list to send him, but then it occurs to me that the John Wicks exist, so I'm like, have you seen the John Wicks yet? And he said no. I was like, just start with those. There's 3 of them. They're amazing. That's a good starting point.
You got a way more broad spectrum when it comes to movies and shows. I'm very, very particular. When it comes to movies, I'm big into comedies. I went and saw both Teds in theater. I actually saw number 1 3 times in theaters. Yeah. But when it comes to those, I like some horror movies. I like gore and I like zombie. But
zombie movies are one of my all-time favorite genre of movies.
But it's so easy to screw up, though. I have seen some terrible zombie movies and some terrible zombie shows. I've even seen zombie movies where it's more so about, even though the zombie aspect of it wasn't the greatest,
right?
The film around it saved it. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead was a big one for me, where zombies were in the movie, but they weren't the key piece. It wasn't just about them.
Right. Shaun of the Dead. If you haven't seen that yet, I would say I want to recommend it, but have you been living under a damn rock? Probably.
Dude, do you remember we watched that movie so much we ruined the DVD?
Yeah.
We watched it so much.
We warped it or did some we watched it so much that something happened to the disc and we had to... Sean ended up buying us a second copy because we loved it so damn much.
How are those pistachios treating you, sir? Every couple seconds I hear... Anybody else hear that shit?
But no. Yeah, I definitely enjoy movies, and I've seen a lot of different movies. There's movies that people haven't watched that I think they should watch that are absolutely amazing, but they won't watch them because like different language barriers or some shit like that. Like there's a movie called The Brotherhood of the Wolf, and it's French. Really, really, really good movie. Battle Royale.
Well, like I've already talked to you about this. When it comes to me and movies, it is very hard for me to watch movies where the audio and the mouth movements do not match up, because it was originally recorded in Squid Games. What was that? What was that?
It's
Dubbed?
Korean. Okay, so it was
so dubbed. Yeah, so you're talking about...
It was a Korean film that they translated to English. If you were able to keep my interest, I watched that entire series and I would watch that shit again.
Squid Games was so fucking good.
Squid Games was just phenomenal. And I, with a passion...
Phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Bigly.
Best movie on Netflix. The bestest. Anyway.
Netflix tells me I have the best shows. We sell the best. Everybody watches them. They're emailing me daily telling me how much they love my movies and how they're being played more than anybody else.
This is definitely not fake news. This is not fake news over here.
He's got a Sharpie. It's crossing out. We're just writing 1 million plays in the first month. Like, look, it's right there. It's facts. We're not here to talk shit about Donald Trump. He knows he sucks.
I just like when people do the accent.
Yeah, it is. I know.
We're gonna build the biggest wall. It's like, you can do whatever you want with that kind of fucking... It's beautiful.
I know.
The best.
Could you imagine just like walking into a Wendy's, walking past the counter in the back, you're getting your own fries, and they're like, "Sir, you can't be back here." It's fine, trust me. I talked to the manager. He loves me. He says I can come in here anytime I want to get fries.
I make the best French fries.
I'm assuming your name is Jennifer. Well, yeah, it's right on my... Doesn't matter. He told me about you, not to listen to you. He told me you'd be a little bitch.
Could you imagine?
By the pussy and he leaves.
Okay, I've never looked into it. Have you ever heard the rumor or the whatever that Thomas Edison wasn't really the inventor of all these things? He pretty much stole patents and stuff like that.
Edison was a dick.
Edison was a dick. But could you imagine if somebody did a skit where Edison had a Trump impersonators, type of, his vocal style.
Right.
Would be like, somebody has to say, I invented the light bulb. He's like, what's the light bulb? Like, I don't know, like when guys come up, to the patent office and they're like, hey, I invented this light bulb. And he's like, light bulb, I already invented it 10 fortnights ago.
10 fortnights.
I don't fucking
How
know.
much? Isn't a fortnight a week?
2 weeks. Fortnite is 2 weeks.
Why?
Fortnite is a great game.
Why was time measured in 2 weeks? Does anyone know? Where's my Googler? I need my Googler. Savannah Googles things when we ask questions.
I don't think
know.
Google's a verb.
Google is literally a verb. You Google.
You use Google.
But you Google. Hey, Google that.
You use Google.
I Googled that.
Could you get onto the Google website and search some information that I deem necessary?
You're Googling. You
can Google these nuts. How about that?
Google these nuts. I need my Googler. Why what? We are trying to figure out why time was measured in 2 weeks. Why fortnight? What was the point of measuring in 2 weeks? So, anyways, moving on from that. Yeah, but so continue. Sorry, we got lost on the.
It preserves the ancient Germanic custom of reckoning by nights. It doesn't really say.
Reckoning by night. What the fuck does that mean? What are we, Vikings?
I spelled Fortnite like
All right.
Hey, how about
Savannah's no use to us today. We're gonna have to get it. We're gonna have to get this information on our own, fellas.
Don't eat that, Kaza.
Ow, my balls. But anyways, oh fuck.
Kaza, stop.
Duh.
We got pistachios in this bitch.
So we're gonna take a pistachio break. Well, all that Trump acting was.
I don't even remember where I was going with the conversation.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Oh, you were just saying you liked his. You do that. You do anything in that voice in it. And
oh, because wages, fortnightly wage.
Still doesn't make a bit of fucking
is that why we have bi-weekly pay?
America!
Fuck. I mean,
I'm sorry.
it could be worse.
Get the fuck off my pistachios.
Get your own. This is America. I take it, it's mine.
We should do a mukbang.
First, you gotta put a flag on it.
Oh, you're gonna put a flag on it.
Are you still doing the show?
Yeah.
You're just eating.
Yeah, I said we were taking a pistachio break.
I heard break. That's all.
Well, do me a salad and get me a drink. You have no choice.
Hey, Brent, would you do me a solid and get me a drink?
You have 2 fucking feet.
We're in the middle of a show, please. We love you.
And I also have 3 inches of dick that you would like later. So,
Kaylen?
how about we get me a drink?
Kaylen.
Oh my god, we've only been doing this show for 24 minutes.
Seems like hours.
On God, bro.
On blog.
On blog.
Y'all are fucking idiots.
Well, that's not nice. But anyways, what the fuck were we talking about? We'll go back to videos. There we go. Sports blooper.
I got more pistachios.
Shout out to the sports
No hidden fees.
sports complex that looked like that was.
I kind of wish they would hide the fees a little bit, though.
You gonna run at that wall? You gonna run at that wall? You gonna run? Oh! Oh, he failed. Oh, that was catchable. Is it hard not to believe you're cut after something like that?
Bro, that was like when Dallas's kicker missed like 5 field goals in one fucking game, and he still had a job the following week. I'm like, your only fucking job is to kick field goals, and you can't even do that, asshole.
In which you did not do.
And more froth.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And then there's plenty on the floor.
Did he bang himself in the willy?
He tried so hard to recover. Look.
Oh,
hit him right in the balls. He tried so hard to recover. He kept like inching towards. He was trying to throw the ball, but
It reminds me of Reggie Bush. You remember that when Reggie Bush got clapped?
my man's fell over.
I wonder how good your mic is. Get off.
The fuck is he? What was he? What
Do you
was,
think it just caught my fart on camera?
No.
Probably.
On
On blog?
on blog. Oh!
See? He just kept on running because he knew his NFL career was over.
Might as well play this last down. He about to call a timeout and cut you mid-game. No, the only people that lose their job mid-game is Antonio Brown.
My friend's dad let me go on
And
a
then that guy that retired.
helmet on. First ball right to the face.
Ugh.
Ooh. Knocked out a tooth. Jesus Christ. No, my teeth were already like, I was losing all my molars at the time, but I mean, it still did knock out a tooth.
See, this is bullshit. When I buy these pistachios that don't have actual ways to open them.
I just bite them.
Hiya.
There you go, babe.
That all the kids are gonna come running.
Can I get a hiya?
Anyway. God damn it, Winter. Some asshole in the back. Hooah!
Hooah! But that was traveling if I've ever seen it.
What is this, rugby?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's travel ball. I don't know.
It's fucking Larry Bird.
Is it really?
No, it's not really.
Is that Wayne Gretzky?
No, that's not Wayne. It might be.
Oh.
He dented the Stanley Cup? That's an
That's a
iconic
great
picture,
picture,
though.
though.
That is.
Holy fuck.
That picture's iconic.
Oh! No way!
Oh,
When he went to work today, that is not how he saw that going. All he gotta do is take some pictures. Did he miss like a 3-yard field goal?
Looks like it.
That's the topic we were on. We were talking about how you were gonna you recommended John Wick.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna pause this. That's what we were on. Jesus, we got lost. And then I was like, we got lost for a good 45 minutes there, but at least the show's been going for like an hour and a half. 25 minutes.
You get my baby doggy. Her just my baby doggy. Her just my baby doggy.
You know we're in the middle of a show.
He's my baby. He's my best friend. This is my emotional support dog, Kyle. No,
It's
name's
Kaza.
Bella. No, Kaza's on the floor and he's stupid.
No, this is Kaza.
This is Bella. She's a pretty lady.
This is Kaza. That's a problem.
That's a Bella and that's a liability.
But anyways, recommending movies. Yes, I recommended John Wick, and he did, in fact, watch John Wick. And what did you think of that film, mine's good sir?
I mean, it was a great movie. But
He's already wrong.
you don't think it was a great movie?
No, the but was the wrong part.
Oh.
The sentence is over.
You know how many times that motherfucker should have been dead? You know how many times...
He's Baba Yaga.
But being realistic, like, do you know how many times they should have just pulled the trigger instead of, like, gloating over him? That's always pissed me off about, like, horror films or these with the bad guys where they're like,
that gives them time to get away.
now is where you figure out my plan.
After years, I finally have you. All
And then
I have
10
to do
times
is
out of-
pull this trigger, and our story ends.
And then 10 times out of 10, they end up getting killed anyway. So
It's like, what the fuck are we doing? That's you've seen Austin Powers, right?
mm-hmm.
The Seth Green's character,
Yeah.
where he's like, why don't we just kill him now? He's like, you don't have to put him in a room where you can't see him. This is how it goes, Scott. You put him in the room. You just assume they died. What are you doing? Okay? This table.
What wasn't that like Humdinger's cat? About the cat being dead in the box?
Well, it was alive.
No, Schrodinger.
Hodinger? What do you say?
Schro? He's an
Humdinger?
Humdinger.
What's a humdinger? I got a humdinger once. It was in the back of a car.
Isn't that the mayor's name in Paw Patrol?
Isn't that... There is a child currently in the studios, so we gotta put a pause on this adult conversation.
You're eating your chips.
Hey, can you do me a favor and, like, not die?
We're supposed to be making wings later, right?
Yes, we are.
Fucks da. We gotta go get wing sauce because this asshole buys wings and then for some ungodly reason doesn't buy sauce.
Because I know how to season my chicken dingers.
Oh, I think I just threw the...
We should do a TikTok dance.
My boy's like, hey, you guys want to come over? I got subs, and there's just ingredients on the table because he forgot to get bread.
Wait, did that really happen?
Probably.
Did that really happen, Britt?
This is why he's not edibles.
This is not. This was not how I expected the.
This is why you didn't do the show the other day. Because Kaylen kept going, let's do a show. And Tripp wouldn't do it.
Sorry, everybody. Had to make room.
I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, it doesn't smell as bad as winter.
It don't even stink.
That's on. I can post that everywhere, dude.
Where do you keep the nets that keep your balls from dunking in the toilet?
What?
You've never seen that episode of
Can you turn the soap off? Kaylen, stop.
Meg.
Cancel.
I'ma do things to you that you won't remember.
Stop. What is wrong with you?
You ever seen that episode of Family Guy?
Tomato.
Alright guys, let me
He hates
readjust.
the tomatoes.
Potato, tomato.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
I love you, Minds Guy.
Which one, buddy?
I'm back after whatever the fuck bullshit that was. Okay, so, because I do upload these to Spotify, so just to clarify. what
He's
just
my
happened.
doggy.
I do. I upload on Spotify, so if something happened that they can't see, I like to. My idiot brother here, an ex co-host.
The dogs are moving the camera. Brittany, she's trying to get that fucking pistachio. Can we get that fucking pistachio and like regroup? What the fuck is wrong with this show?